So this is lesson number 4, where we get to take our calculator down a bit of a different path, and that is to solve for unknown angles. We have to keep in mind the cast rule. That's something that will continue to play in our mind. We need to check the mode on our calculator. Is it going to be degree mode or is it going to be radian mode? And we want to be diagramming our situation. Don't just plug and play into your calculator. That will not be helpful. So as this is review, I'm going to take a look at 2 examples. One which uses degrees and one which uses radians. So let's turn to, actually it's, they're all degrees right now. Oh no, degrees and radians, sorry. Turn to page 524, so 1 page over, and I'll talk us through how that gets solved. So cotan of root 3. First of all, I need to understand that cotan is a trig ratio. That's a reciprocal trig ratio. So 1 over tan x. Now what do I do with the other side? Remember, cotan x and 1 over tan x is the same. So on the other side, I simply have root 3. And if I'm going to solve for x, I don't really like it in the denominator. So I'm going to do a little bit of algebra. 10x equals 1 over root 3. Because the question asks for it in degrees, I'm going to put my calculator in degree mode. So get used to that. And now to get the x, I have to go inverse tan of 1 divided by the square root of 3. Now my calculator will give me one answer. Make sure that you put brackets in the right spot. So I end up getting an angle of 30 degrees. So x equals 30 degrees, but now I have to determine where else is this possible. So 30 degrees is in here, in quadrant number 1, and the cast rule says I should also form a 30-degree angle in quadrant number 3. So that will give me another angle which is at 180 plus 30 degrees, which is 210. Let's try one that uses radian measure. So radian measure is 1 page over. You might remember this chart from before. I prefer to draw. I would encourage you to draw, but you're welcome to memorize the reference angle information if you would like. So we're going to take a look at the radian question, which is a cosine question. So first change your mode to radians. And then I'm going to go inverse cos of negative 0.5. And I'm going to get a radian answer. So inverse cos of negative 0.5 is 2.0943. We're still doing things to the 100th of a radian. That's a little awkward, considering most of you are anticipating the unit circle. Where is this? CAST 2.0943. Where is that in the quadrant system? So if you recall, half a rotation, or 180 degrees, is equal to pi, or 3.14. This is less than that. So this rotation is into quadrant number 2, which leaves me with an angle. My reference angle would be pi minus 2.0943. So I'll find that. So pi, exact values, minus 2.0943. The angle in quadrant, my reference angle here is 1.0473. And I need another place where cosine is negative. Cosine is negative down here in quadrant number 3. So I get to add pi to that, add 3.14, etc. So plus pi gives me my other answer. So theta could be 2.0943 or 4.1889. And now I see I went a little crazy on hundredth or thousandth or whatever. So we really only needed 2 decimal places. So hopefully this helps get us started with solving trig ratios when we're looking for the unknown. Now I do want to get us drawing unit circles, which will require practice, practice, practice.